All right, let's dive right into this explainer. Today, we're peeling back the shiny front end of the generative AI boom to look at the massive hidden engines running beneath it all. We hear about the magic of artificial intelligence literally every single day. But today, we're looking at the actual business, the data, and the legal realities of what is quickly becoming the defining industry of 2026. Think of the whole generative AI market like a massive iceberg. The apps we use, they're really just the part visible above the water.
We're starting right at the very tip of that iceberg, looking at a jaw-dropping number, $4 billion. That's the revenue Canva hit in 2025. Now, this wasn't just some organic growth of their legacy product. This massive financial milestone was driven heavily by their new AI tool integration, which successfully pushed their active user base up by 20% year over year. Then you've got Midjourney, basically capturing lightning in a bottle. This is a platform that generated a staggering $500 million in revenue in 2025. And honestly, here's the wildest part about that number. They did it without spending a single dollar on marketing. No ad budget whatsoever. It was just pure viral product market fit driven entirely by user word of mouth and their Discord community.
And of course, we can't forget Perplexity. They skyrocketed to a $200 million annual recurring revenue as a completely AI-native search engine. They represent a really fundamental shift in how we seek out facts on the internet, directly challenging legacy search giants and locking in incredible recurring revenue along the way. So to really wrap our heads around these numbers, this explainer is going to navigate through 5 layers. We've got 1, the AI app revenue boom, 2, monetizing the AI gold rush, 3, the invisible data engine, 4, navigating AI legal minefields, and finally, 5, the future of AI apps.
All right, kicking things off with Section 1, the AI app revenue boom, scaling to millions.
Take a look at this timeline. Midjourney crossed 1 million users in just 6 months. To put that into perspective for you, it took Spotify 5 months and Facebook 10 months to hit that exact same milestone. Fast forward to January 2026, we're looking at nearly 19.83 million registered users. Just incredible scale. And it's not just generating images, right? We're seeing massive habitual usage across the board. Perplexity is now handling 600 million search queries a month across its 30 million monthly active users. Meanwhile, Canva is seamlessly bringing AI to the masses, reaching over 250 million active users. When they integrated with OpenAI's ChatGPT, they saw over 26 million conversations happen right inside their mini app. Now that is what we call deep, sticky engagement. Moving on to Section 2, monetizing the AI gold rush, extracting revenue. According to the State of Subscription Apps 2025 report from RevenueCat, these AI apps are practically printing money. They're generating 63 cents per install after 60 days. That directly matches the historically lucrative health and fitness category, and it literally doubles the overall app median of just 31 cents. People are absolutely willing to open up their wallets for artificial intelligence. Now, this is fascinating. We usually think giving things away for free is the best way to win over users. But the harsh reality of app billing, forcing a commitment up front with a hard paywall actually converts users at a drastically higher rate, 12.11%, compared to a gentle freemium model sitting way down at just 2.18%. If your AI provides real value, users will gladly pay the toll up front. But here's the catch, churn. Bringing users in is one thing, but keeping them, that's the real challenge. Nearly 30% of annual subscriptions are canceled in the very first month. I mean, users might start a trial just to generate one specific image of a cat riding a skateboard, and then they totally bail. This means app developers have to start the retention efforts and prove continuous value from day one. And because relying on subscriptions alone just isn't cutting it anymore, leading AI apps are actively shifting to hybrid models. As this data from RevenueCat points out, 35% of apps now mix their subscriptions with consumables. Think buying extra GPU hours on Midjourney, or even lifetime purchases. It's all about extracting the maximum lifetime value from every single user. Let's dive deeper with Section 3, the invisible data engine, below the surface. To feed these massive AI models without stepping on privacy landmines, the industry leans hard into synthetic data. This is essentially artificially generated data that mimics the real world. Gartner actually estimates that synthetic data now makes up over 60% of all AI training material. It lets developers train models on complex healthcare or financial scenarios without risking user privacy or waiting around for rare real-world events to happen.
But synthetic data isn't flawless, and that's exactly why a human-in-the-loop workflow is absolutely essential right now. Companies like Clickworker are thriving because you simply need humans to step in. The AI pre-labels the raw data, sure, but human experts are required to refine it, correct edge cases, and provide real-world nuance that algorithms just don't have yet. Then, an automated quality control system locks in the accuracy. And this massive human-driven data engine is critical for one big reason. As NVIDIA's CEO, Jensen Huang, says here, we have to get to a point where the answer that you get you largely trust. Eliminating hallucinations, where the AI just confidently makes things up, and building absolute trust is the ultimate competitive advantage in the AI space right now. Now we're hitting the ocean floor in Section 4, Navigating AI Legal Minefields. Here's the multi-billion-dollar question looming over the whole industry right now. We know these models need vast amounts of data to learn, but where did they get it? And who actually owns it? This brings us directly to the doorstep of international copyright law. Take Sune AI, for example. It's an incredible platform, generating studio-grade songs in seconds. Seriously amazing tech. However, they're simultaneously facing severe legal pressure. Major record labels are suing them, while globally, platforms have to navigate strict new data rules under the EU AI Act, which demands massive data transparency. And again, without taking any sides here, we really have to look at how the Recording Industry Association of America, the RIAA, and major record labels view the ingestion of their catalogs by generative platforms. They're calling it willful copyright infringement on an almost unimaginable scale. This creates a massive, ongoing risk for commercial users who rely on these AI tools to generate assets for their own businesses. Which brings us to our final part, Section 5, the future of AI apps, from experimentation to execution. What we're seeing right now is a massive shift toward execution. The days of just playing around with cool AI tricks, pretty much over. Businesses are abandoning generic AI for targeted, high-value ROI applications. To fuel this, the AI training dataset market is projected to hit $9.6 billion by 2029. Companies are investing heavily in curated, legally compliant data to secure long-term success without the threat of lawsuits shutting them down. And this quote beautifully sums up the ultimate goal here. As Microsoft's VP Charles Lamina notes, the future isn't just about standalone apps, it's about an ecosystem of reliable AI agents. We're moving toward a reality where invisible AI assistants handle our complex, everyday tasks in the background, from fixing tech glitches before you even notice them to managing entire supply chains while you sleep. So the crucial takeaway from this explainer is to really think about your own digital footprint. Every interaction, every piece of public data, every prompt you type out is part of this multi-billion-dollar ecosystem. As we watch this gold rush move from the tip of the iceberg down to the massive engines below, ask yourself, as AI scales from experimentation to execution, is your data fueling the next billion-dollar app? Thanks so much for tuning in, and keep asking the right questions.